With less than a month to play and his team fighting to stay in the playoff hunt, he continues his personal quest for a batting crown.
And when this guy's night in, night out, he has given his team at least a in this playoff race.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. An inning in the books, no score on the show. Into the box, Miles Harris. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Stay here. The second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Now at the plate, Jesus Sucre, and their runners at the corners now.
The catcher, number 40, Jesus Sucre.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
And the runner back safely. No score here as we play inning number 2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Striding into the box, Miles Harris. First offering on its way.
Harris.
Lifted in the air to center field. Soler is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Brett Phillips will bat next. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. On the ground out to second. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Play ball. Pull 4. Take the base.
In now for the O's, Miles Harris. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Miles Harris.
On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the. Stepping in, Brett Phillips. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-2. Put in play to the right side of the infield. Harris. And there's out number 2.
Play ball.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. It's up with it. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another shot now. Miles Harris. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And not in time as the run scores. And the second runner will pull up stakes over at third, so 1 run is in, and the bases stay loaded with 2 away.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, Dero, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you could tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hitting.
Jesus Sucre.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Duda is there for it. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just...
They've done a real good job here, notching a win on the first day of September. They're hoping that's a sign of good things to come in this final month of the season.
6-2, the final. It's time for baseball on MLB Network. A Labor Day matchup in store for you here between the Baltimore Orioles and the Tampa Bay Rays. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Yonny Chirinos will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Play ball. 3. He's out. 3.
Now batting, Miles Harris. He drove in the other of the 2 runs in that game yesterday.
Harris.
Hey, get your pitch. Stay hot up there.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Wendell is under it, and he's got it for the first out.
Let's play ball. Ball 4. Take your base. He's out. 3. Out. 3. He's safe. Out. He's out.
Now to the plate, Miles Harris comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
This one's flared off to the right side. Diaz coming on. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. He'll get it into second. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
Ready with the 1 and 2. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2.
Dig.
There's one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Play ball. 3. Out. 4. Take your base. Out. He's out. He's safe. That's 4. Hey, let it fly.
Now at the plate, Miles Harris, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Here we go. Hey, let's go, big
From the belt, the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip. Let's go.
And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And stepping into the box, Miles Harris. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Harris.
First pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Diaz on the move. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Orioles lead 1. Our score remains 2-1. At the plate, Brandon Lowe. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Topped up. Harris will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a...
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2, the final finish. The O's wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Nate Carnes wins out of the bullpen his 9th victory of the year. Michael Givens earns the save out of the bullpen, his 24th on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network. Now from the home of the Rays, Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg, Florida. Ready now for Baltimore, Miles Harris. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play.
Harris.
First offering on its way.
Make the turn, round it.
Line, but speared on a hop. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Coming to the plate now Miles Harris. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Harris.
Here we go. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Pham is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Play ball.
First base.
3.
Stepping in, Miles Harris. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Miles Harris.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Kiermaier on the run. He's there to track it down, and that...
Play ball. He's out. 3. That hit him. First base. 3. He's out. 4. Take the base.
Coming to the plate now, Miles Harris. And here's an at-bat you don't want to miss. The pop is something to see, so will have to be dealt with carefully here.
Hey, looks good. No one better. Here we go.
No one better. Clutch up here.
First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. Kiermaier is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. 3-0 the final score in this one today. Tampa Bay win their 40th game in front of the home crowd this year. Blake picks up his...
Yeah. Twisted Sundays is about to be epic.
Look, I get it rocking like a cradle. I never sold, but I was able to see my partners make thorough bread without the stable while packing something that make it top spin like dreidels. Ooh, I hung around them shells like April. Oatmeal, oatfield. Me when I get to saying it's so real. Folk will think that it's entertaining till fly, no subliminal. That's the plight of aggravated aboriginals. My whole life I've been congregating with them. That's why I graduated with just minimal effort. Lectures to me was just to see better from the king of Bedford. Stop vexing. That's what Biggie taught me. Let the sense. My guess is his propensity for excellence might not get discussed by the adolescents, but I'm blessed with the gift of carrying torches. Sometimes I get nervous as a suitor that's entering courtship. Then I get to feeling euphoric. Holy flow, every bar low key should be pinned in the pool. And look at, she's so gorgeous. She be with me whether I was flipping a Tesla or Taurus. Oh, I'm a mess of my horror, but I've been blessed kinda sorta. Every bar brick and mortar. Can't sing, but I'm known to finesse on the chorus. You can't see the flow unless you using the eye of Horus. Ooh.
Hey, look, now that I've got your attention, peep game. If he was whack and you came up with something, he's still lame. Live by the G code every day. It ain't a game.
I promise you it's different.
So don't compare how you move to the real. It ain't the same.
One time for the West though. 2 times for the youngin' with the best flow. Lame ducks be like, what pond you from? I tell them harder than when monsoons come and make
Thursday night baseball now from Oriole Park here in...
Let's play ball. Three.
At the plate, Miles Harris, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gallo arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D.
Here's Rougned Odor now.
Now batter, second baseman, Rougned Odor.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. On to Davis for a side retiring double play. Digging in, Miles Harris. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Miles Harris.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Yolmer Sanchez. His prior history in this matchup, he's a .333 hitter. He's taken him deep once. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Odor relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is... Riding in once again, Miles Harris. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good...
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Good job, way to get him.
So 2 on with 2 away, and moving into the batter's box next will be Yolmer Sanchez.
Designated hitter, Carlos.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Gallo, and the inning is over. Settling in now, Nolan Fontana singled home a run in his last time up.
Fontana.
Grounded to short. This could be 2. To second. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So striding in, Miles Harris, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Line towards center field. Pence is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Let's play ball. 3. 3 out. 3 out. Out. Ball 4. Take the ball. He's safe. Out. 3 out. 3.
attention, please.
Digging in, Miles Harris. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run for first. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
The batter,
So striding forward now, Yolmer Sanchez. And the game is on the line. The tying and winning runs on base with two gone in the bottom of the ninth. And that's in there. Base hit. The relay throw. And they will not get him at third. He's in there with two away as the winning run. And here's Renato Nunez. A two-out hit and win it. Pass ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. Swinging a blooper to the right side. That ball's down, and in comes the winning run. And they're going to walk off here with a 6-5 victory.
And you know, these guys take their cue from their manager. He doesn't panic, so they don't panic. They just put those hard hats on and then go to work. They manufactured a couple of runs, and this game is theirs. That was a fun game.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to victory.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5, the final. Baltimore came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Andrew Kashner earns the victory out of the bullpen, his fifth. Saturday night baseball from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Tonight it's the third of this 4-game weekend series between the Texas Rangers and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball comes your way next. Carlos Rodon is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners.
Digging in, Miles Harris. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Orioles, the second baseman, Miles Harris.
Hey, you better fly up there, huh?
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And immediately the Rangers now have to deal with a real burner standing on first base.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
Now at the plate, number 2 is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Stay hot, baby, stay hot.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Andres onto the grass, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, this team's lineup is dead last in batting average, and I tell you what, that does not bode well for the rest of the season. If you do not have professional at-bats up and down the lineup, or at least 6 to 7 guys, it is eventually going to catch up to you.
Now in the box, Trey Mancini.
Trey Mancini.
A check on first by Miller, and he'll dive back in. Harris, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
Stay hot now, let's go, kid.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
High in the air out to center field. Chu has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, Yolmer Sanchez, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. Chopped to third.
Hang on, right here.
In. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, and he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. The second for 1. Back to first, and that'll take care of Cabrera. It's a double play.
Play ball. Out. He's out. 3. Out. Out. Here we go.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Miles Harris. He reached on a single in his first try. Miller sets. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Digging in now, number 2. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Number 2.
Takes this the other way to right. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first down. So 2 men are on with 1 man out, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. The 2-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Into the box now, DJ Stewart. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
All right, one time, right here.
And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Orioles strand a couple. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Ready once again, Miles Harris. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He's working on a 1 for 2 games so far.
Shin-Soo Choo.
Hit out towards second. Harris comes up. And that's the second out.
Play ball. That's ball 4. You're out. 3. He stays. Ball 4. Take the base. 3. Ball 4. Take the base.
Your attention, please.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Miles Harris is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Harris.
Come on, let it fly right here.
First offering on its way. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Let's play ball. Out.
I want to see you dancing, moving, grooving like you dancing, moving,
He's
grooving.
out. That's ball 4. He stays. Ball 4. Take the base. Ball 4. Take the base. You're out. 3.
Next for the Rangers, Elvis Andrus. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's gone 3 for 8.
Andrews.
The 1-2. Now, attempt here. Ruiz is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Play ball. He's out. Out. You're out.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Rangers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Sunday afternoon baseball from Baltimore. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Alex Cobb is the man on the mound for the 4th. Here now is his Dribble Cabrera. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. Just a 2 for 14 line, so advantage pitcher here. He's also on strikes 5 times. Scooped up, throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Rangers lead 1. The Orioles due up in the 1st. Into the box, Miles Harris. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. Here's the first pitch to him.
Miles.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he will start the bottom of the 1st with a leadoff 2-base hit.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Batting second. Not shortstop. Number 2.
Into the box now, number 2. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Pence is there, and he has it for the first out. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He's doing some really special things at home. He's hitting over 350 in games at home, so he's a guy you want to watch. Pretty good odds he'll have another big game here.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. In his career against Mike Minor, not great. He's 1 for 8.
Mancini.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this one runs up high, ball 1. On the year, Mancini is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Harris, the runner at second with 1 away.
Yeah, keep it going. Stay hot now.
He'll try again, 1-2. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, DJ Stewart. Just 1 for 10 in the series coming in, so he'll look for better results here today. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And that misses, 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Hit to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first. Here's Rougned Odor now, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
Rougned Odor.
Now the pitch. Swing, and this is hit hard but foul toward the third base dugout. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last.
Matty, they played a heck of a game first game of this series and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, D-Roll. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in the 4-game set. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
Nomar Mazara comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
Striding forward for his first chance, Shin-Soo Choo. Showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that. First pitch of the at-bat. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. No score here as we play inning number 2.
Hey, double them up. Let's go.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Down the first baseline. Davis has it. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. That'll bring in Joey Rickard. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in to get those guys to respect it and open up that outer half of the plate.
Count even now at 1-1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Standing in, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
The catcher, number 9.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Kiner-Falefa.
Sent on the ground out to second, and that is through into right field for a single.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-Roll, but
trying to pick things up where he left off, Miles Harris. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hence is in his tracks now, and that will retire the side. 2-3 go. 1 gone in the Texas 4th, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor. Surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll start things out for the Rangers in their half of the 6th.
Elvis Andrus.
Hard hit ball to second. throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. So next to the plate for Texas, Rougned Odor. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's that bat right here. The double play is in order. This defense is.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Miles Harris. He'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Digging in to try it again, Miles Harris. First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward the alley and left centered. But he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Asdrubal Cabrera. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. Left center, base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single, 3 for 4.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Miles Harris. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Go. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he's in there safely, as on the play 3 runs come across to score. So some real problems out there that time, as it'll wind up in E7. Stepping up to the plate, number 2. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game.
Let's go, big dog.
The 0-1 pitch. This is on the ground, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The Rangers took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Tuesday night baseball from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Tonight, the start of a 3-game interleague series between the LA Dodgers and the Baltimore Orioles. We've got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. 2 of the league's craftiest starters go head-to-head next. Dylan Bundy, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, every pitcher comes out of spring training hoping they can make somewhere between.
Stepping up now, Miles Harris. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Orioles, the second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Harris.
Fouled away. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, everyone always looks at the schedule, and these...
And this will get through into left for a leadoff hit.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Striding in, number 2. It was a 2-for-5 effort from him in the series finale on Sunday.
Number 2.
Hey, let it fly. Let's go right here.
High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a glove flip for 1. And a good save at first on the offline throw, but they just get 1.
Play ball. 3. Out.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor. No score here as we play inning number 2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Digging in, Miles Harris. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. So a 2-out single gives them new life here in the inning, but it's a bright spot in what's been a fairly dismal season offensively for them in terms of overall batting average. And that's a sight you don't want to see. Dead last in the AL in that category. Ready now, number 2. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Number 2.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
The 1-2. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw to third. And he'll be thrown out at third. Trying to take the extra. Next up for Los Angeles, Jock Peterson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look, try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Play ball. Out. 3. Out. 3. Ball 4. Take 4. He's out.
So coming to the plate, Justin Turner. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Justin Turner.
Comes set and the 0-1. Is on the ground is short. Could be 2. 1. Relay to Davis, and indeed it's a double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3.
Now at the plate, Miles Harris, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Harris.
Wait for your pitch
First
right
pitch
here.
coming. Here it is. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. We were expecting a pitcher's duel today, but this one's turned into a bit of a lopsided contest so far.
Yeah, Dan, here's what you fall into, though. If you're going to be a finesse pitcher, you can't leave balls over the heart of the plate or they do not come back. A lot of guys stepping in the batter's box right now with a ton of confidence.
No doubt about it, Debra. We've seen one pitcher on point, one guy not on point, and a guy that's not been.
3 out, 3 out,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 66. He homered back in the third inning in this one.
Number 66.
And on the ground out to second. Harris. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Let's play ball. 4-4. Take your base. 3 out.
Ready for another chance. Chris Taylor. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see attack him the same way. Late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
On to first, and they get them both.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Play ball. 3.
Stepping into the box, Miles Harris.
Number
Your
1.
pitch here, squared up.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Harris.
This is line to
All right,
left.
make a turn, make a turn.
Again, a nice clean base hit, his third of the game.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy. About 3 base hits.
Number 2.
Hey, no one better. Let's go, kid.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher, you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch
Now
and you
batting,
don't get that
left
call from
fielder,
the umpire. But
Trey.
what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch
Mancini.
and gets the strike.
Come on, let it fly right here. Let it fly.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is.
Play ball. He's out.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win.
Now is
Now
our
the
final line
pressure's
score
off. If
tonight.
they get one of
First
the next
for the
2,
victorious
the series
Dodgers.
is theirs.
7
And this
runs
evening's
on 9
ends
hits.
at a
No
7-2
errors. They left
finish.
7 and on base.
MLB Network has baseball coming your.
Play ball. He's out. Out. 3 out. 3.
At the plate, Miles Harris is
Leading
coming
off
off a
for the
3-hit
Orioles,
performance in the loss
the
last
second
night.
baseman.
Lots of
Miles
baseball left in this one as we're
Harris.
still early on, but you don't want to.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good
All
for
right, hold
extra
it here,
bases.
hold it here.
The tag, and he's called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense.
3. 3. He's out. 3 out. 3. Ball
So digging in now, Miles Harris. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And I don't know if he's getting waved around by his third base coach right there, but either way, this guy's not a burner.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Digging in and looking for more, number 66. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this. Only a solid one hit in your entire career.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So digging in once again, Miles Harris, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike.
Hey, see them driving here.
Line towards center field.
Drive that boy.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Liner toward right center. Coles is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. And here's Renato Nunez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Renato Nunez.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Orioles strand a couple. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Standing in, Miles Harris. He'll match up with Julio Urias to lead off the inning.
Miles Harris.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Taylor is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
Play ball.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. The Dodgers put up a 4-spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Walker Buehler earns his 12th victory in the ball game. Dan Straley permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort.
A skipper appeals to his players to demonstrate some resilience in how they finish a rough season.
Nighttime baseball on tap from Comerica Park in Motown. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Baltimore Orioles and the Detroit Tigers. Detroit attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. next. Matthew Boyd gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Strike thrower, not afraid to go in and challenge hitters. He's kind of what a manager like to have. You know what you're going to get with Matthew Boyd. He's not afraid to throw the fastball or his breaking stuff over the plate. Sneaky, really good pitcher.
Hey, come on, big dog. Keep it rolling.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Shot toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And he'll get there as he kicks off the ball game with a triple.
Yeah, great job right there.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
Batting second.
So stepping in, number 2. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, the one thing that jumps out at me is the fact that this team just does not drive the baseball. Last in slugging percentage. You can chalk a little bit of it up to their ballpark, but the bottom line is this will eventually catch up with them. They have to work better counts and at least try to create some havoc offensively.
Ray Mancini.
And the 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Let's go right here.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, DJ Stewart. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. The 2-2. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. To second for 1, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Hey, ball. 3 out.
Into the box now, Harold Castro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Tigers, the second baseman, Harold Castro.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Second. And this is taken for the out. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, like everyone else, I can't wait to see what Miguel Cabrera has in store. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300.
You're out. 3. He's out.
And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Castellanos.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And let's spot shadow first baseman Chris Crush Davis. Doesn't get enough love for how soft this guy's hands are. Constantly picking middle infielders left and right. We get it. He's got it.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart. Yesterday he really carried the team as he drove in 3 of the team's 4 runs. The 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Well, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Play ball.
Now at the plate, Miles Harris. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Miles Harris.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. So with 1 gone. In now, Miles Harris. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Harris.
Into center field. Line drive base hit.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Striding into the box, number two. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far.
Big dog.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stewart is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Nico Goodrum. Previously against Carlos Rodon, he's 1 for 5.
Goodrum.
This inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all. Next up for Detroit, Bobby Wilson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Bobby Wilson.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Miles Harris. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit well towards the hole. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
In now for the O's, number 2. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Trey Mancini. It was a walk in his last trip. Here now the 2-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Next will be the designated hitter, DJ Stewart. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Slow
there you go. You're here. You're here.
He's got it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Ready for another shot now. Miles Harris. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game.
No one better up there. Here you go.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air to center. Reyes moves over, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 7-3 ball game.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you...
Next for the Tigers, Kristen Stewart. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Goodwin is on his way home. And a relay to the plate. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late in the... Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
8-4 tonight. The Baltimore Orioles crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. MLB The Show has Saturday Night Baseball for you now from Comerica Park in downtown Detroit. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Baltimore Orioles and the Detroit Tigers. Detroit hope to put a lid on their 7-game losing streak. Coming up next. Daniel Norris will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, he's never really put things together like a lot of people in baseball thought he would from the left side.
Coming to the plate now, Miles Harris. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Harris.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a little blooper to center. Jones coming in, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, you know, Chris Davis is a guy that everyone's waiting to break out. He's coming off a month where he hit in the low 200s. I mean, he barely put up any resistance.
Now to the plate, Miles Harris. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Miles Harris.
Wait for your pitch up there.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a line drive. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. He pulls into third safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, DJ Stewart. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, Bo. He's out. Good. Out. Out. 3. Out. 3. He's out.
Back now with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Nicolas Castellanos to start out the inning.
Hey, they'll be out now.
Ready with the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. To second for one. Relay to Davis, and indeed it's a double play.
Let's play ball.
Now batting, Miles
Come on
Harris.
now, get your pitch up there, kid.
The second baseman.
First offering on its way.
Harris.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
So here's the cleanup hitter, DJ Stewart. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Castellanos has it in his tracks. Makes the play, 1 away. The relay throw, and they get the double play at third. Stepping into the box, Victor Reyes. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. 2-2, here it is. Down to short, this could be 2. Right to Sanchez. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 1 run, 1. At the plate, Miles Harris, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Look for your pitch here.
Decent
Here we
lead
go.
at
Here we
second.
go.
Here's the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. Jones calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Now at the plate, Harold Castro. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Hard on the ground to second. Harris fields it cleanly. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Nico Goodrum. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set, the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Right to him. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Ready now for Baltimore, Miles Harris. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Harris.
Hit on the ground out to short. Castro takes it in. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. Stepping in, Victor Reyes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The left fielder, Victor.
Hard hit ball to second, but an atom ball right to him for the first down.
All right, 1 pitch, your pitch right
Coming
here.
to
Let's
the
go.
plate now, Miles Harris. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Let's play ball.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings.
Yeah, take it back to 2 turntables and a mic.